Well, hello and welcome to a very blustery Southsea seafront. I've just spent the last couple of minutes trying to chase down a little foamy bit on my microphone, but I haven't got it, so if you can hear some wind, which you probably will, I apologise. Right, what's going on? I think it's the 16th of January today. We just had some really heavy weather around Southsea, lots of stuff chucked up on the beach. The seafront was closed for a while, so we've had some rough weather, which apparently is going to quieten down a bit, so that's nice. It's a beautiful morning this morning, if not a bit windy. So today I'm by the Yomper, and what used to be the Royal Marine Museum, which is now shut down for sale, which is a real shame. And what's going on in Southsea? Well, let's get on to Money for Nothing Dire Straits tribute. Apologies, I am still out of breath after chasing that small foam thing down the road. Money for Nothing Dire Straits tribute 20th anniversary tour on Thursday the 30th of January, so that's next week. 2020 see Dire Straits tribute Money for Nothing celebrate their 20th anniversary, featuring all the classics from Romeo and Juliet, Brothers in Arms, Walk of Life, Sultan to Swing. If you're a certain age you'll remember all of these. Money for Nothing and many, many more, all performed by dedicated, talented professional musicians. The show has been performed all over the world, so go along. That's at the Guildhall, 30th of January. I'm going to have a look at that. Fast trains and special guests live at the Loft in Southsea. Saturday the 1st of February 2020, so you've got plenty of time to get ready for this one. Now, Fast Trains is a solo project from a songwriter and producer, Tom Wells. Initially it was conceived as an animation series. Debut video was Measure by Measure, has been screened at film festivals across the world, winning awards and picking up accolades for its inventive songwriting. That's my favourite word today, I think, accolade. I should use that loads. Inventive songwriting and eye-catching animation. If you've seen the animal stuff that they do, I'm not saying it's similar to that, but it's the same concept as that. So the following support from BBC, introducing and Six Music. Fast Trains has since developed into a more traditional setup. We have a touring band made up of musicians from other exciting upcoming bands. The band continue to release music exclusively through YouTube and their website, often teasing fans with cryptic coded messages. Free entry, so guarantee a place, grab a ticket, show you a seat on the night to gain entry, but it is free entry and a special guest to be announced soon. Tuesday the 4th of February at the Dolphin. We mentioned the psychic event last time. Now you've got come face to face with old Portsmouth's haunting past on this theatrical ghost tour. You'll unlock blood-curdling accounts of murder, battles and plots, and come face to face with some of the area's most notorious ghosts. And I didn't know there were any, so it might be worth popping along to see what there were. And that includes the Duke of Buckingham, George Villiers, his murderer John Felton, and the ghostly nun. Every city needs a ghostly nun, I feel, and so much more. More chilling accounts of some of the area's most haunted hotspots, including the Dolphin Pub Square Tower. I got married, and I'm not saying I'm haunted by that at all. It's a lovely event. Spice Island and so much more. The tour includes live actors playing part of some of the area's well-known ghosts, blood-curdling accounts, scream scares and so much more. So there you go, so two great events, you've got plenty of time. There's the one on the 1st of February, which is Fast Trains. There's the psychic event, the ghost event at the Dolphin on the 4th of February. And then there's a Money for Nothing Dire Straits tribute 20th anniversary tour on the 30th of January. That's at the Guildhall. So, where to eat? Well, where to eat now? If you listen to, the cold has numbed my lips. If you'd listened to the podcast by me and Lou for Southsea Folk, you would have heard us talk about Gary and John. Now, Gary was involved, John was involved in the Southsea Beach Cafe. Went there and had breakfast there yesterday. Really nice food in there, and a beautiful location, which is right on the beach, so it's perfect. Well, they're opening up a new place, and that new place is called Taste at 17. So we had them on the podcast talking about their experiences in the world. They're going to be offering, you know, a mix of foods there, including vegan, vegetarian, carnivore, pescatarian, all the tarians you want. You can go along from there. It's called Taste at 17. We caught up with them on the podcast. Go and listen to the podcast if you want to do that. southseafolk.uk/podcasts, or just go to Podbean or search for that podcast, you'll find it. And there's some beautiful, well, the menu looks fantastic. They had a soft opening last week and they opened properly this week. So do go along, Taste 17. and they are in Clarendon Road. Okay, so another adventure that Gary and John were involved with. So Gary, I keep calling him, it's Gary and John involved with, was the Fisherman's, a really brilliant fish and chip shop across the road from there as well. So lots of stuff, some really great places opening up, and eateries opening up in Southsea. It really is great. So news. So this is a bit of a discussion note, really. I was watching BBC News not so long ago, and the headmistress of the Southsea Grammar School for Girls came up there. Now, you'll normally hear about phones and they should be banned from schools, and they shouldn't be allowed in there. A lot of time they could be taken from the children before they enter and given back when they leave, and so on. So what she's doing, Jane Prescott, so as I said, the headmistress of Portsmouth High School Girls' Day School Trust, to give it its full title, we demonise mobile phones so much, and I've just given you examples of that in schools, but maybe they should be used for the good. Now, you're not going to stop them from using them, you're not going to take them away. This is a part of our life. I'm using an iPad to read my script off. We go out, and you know the bad signs of it, when you sit down and you see a whole family around their phones while they're having meals. The good side of it is that the information is there to help you in health ways, in many other ways. But should we be so that's okay. should we be demonising them? Should we be using them? So discuss. You know, put some notes on my Facebook page if you agree or disagree. It's a great discussion, and there are good sides. My feeling is that really they shouldn't be, but then I don't know. You let me know what you think. Now, Lick the Lid is going to be changing. We're going to be moving over to a bi-weekly publication of this, so I'm not here next week, I'm away next week, but we'll be doing again the week after, so every 2 weeks. But I really would love you to get in touch. Let me know, you know, anything you'd like added, if you'd like the format changed, if you'd like other stuff put in there, just let me know. But until that time, see you in a week's time. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing that with, have a great time, lots of love, take care, and speak to you soon. Goodbye.